Hi, welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Bereta.
Hi, I'm Elliott Morgan.
Let's get hot. Maxim's Hot 100 lady list was just announced. And look, guys, we understand the frustration that boils to the surface when you click on a sexually stimulating thumbnail expecting 100 of the most jaw-dropping ladies in the world. So, we're just gonna shut up.
We're gonna show you all 100, complete with our one-sound reactions.
Our editors hate us.
Here we go.
Oh.
Wow.
Hi.
Nice.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh.
Weird.
Huh. Huh.
Oh. That's attractive.
Yum, yum. Wow.
Yes.
Really? Look at that.
Been there.
Oh. A.
Oh, yeah, her.
E. I. O.
Nuh-uh.
U.
Really?
Sometimes Y.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh.
Where are your clothes?
I remember.
Appreciate your mind.
No, yeah.
She's the thinker.
I'll go with it.
Lady, woman, female.
I like her face.
Wow.
Adorable.
Agreeable.
Alluring.
Beautiful.
Beckoning.
Bewitching. Charming. Pretty.
Provocative.
Seductive.
Stunning.
Taking.
Tantalizing.
Teasing. Winning.
Arousing.
Come hither.
Cuddly.
Flirtatious.
Licky, licky.
Provocative. Racy.
Sensuous.
Sensual.
Spicy, like a chili.
Need it. Need it. Got it. Want it. Need it. Need it. Got it. Have it. Had it.
Neutral, 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 neutral. Seen better, seen worse, neutral. That is an attractive person. Good facial structure. Captivating. Neutral, neutral, neutral. All right, so here are my thoughts. To rank these beautiful females by number is barbaric and sexist, okay? These women are all equally beautiful, even the ones that don't exist, and I refuse to succumb to the idea that hotness is some quantifiable attribute that varies according to genetic makeup and celebrity status. I would submit that hotness is an existential force that must be experienced, not viewed from afar or ascribed arbitrarily. Let us celebrate the beauty not of individuals, but instead the beauty of the entire female persuasion. What's that? Emma Watson's on the list? Freaking good, man. She's my girlfriend. I'm a freaking abracadabra, all those other hoes.
One other thing, this year Ava Mendez is squatting in the number 57 spot, and we're filing a formal protest with the governing body, okay? The 57 spot belongs to, and will always belong to, the wonderful and talented Lee Newton.
In fact, the number 57 will forever be reserved for all of our beautiful SourceFed lady co-hosts. Here is to Trisha Hershberger, Meg Turney, and Lee Newton. We would have champagne, but we're not allowed to have that in the office. And to show the world how much we love them, we'll end this video with a sexy SourceFed host montage in their honor.
MAXIM'S Hot 100.
We showed you all 100
All 100
ladies.
girls, which not many other news sources, in fact, I don't think any other news sources do.
They're too stuck on news.
News. You know what else they're too stuck on? That! Boom!
Oh,
we got him! We got him! We got him! Yeah!
This just turned into Maxim's Hot 1.
2.
Yeah. I control alt believe all over that face.
Oh my goodness.
So we didn't ask
I'm
you
gonna have
guys.
a talk with my wife tonight.
Finally time to have that hard discussion.
It's time to talk.
So we asked you guys nothing in the Maxim video because we did a sexy montage.
Sexy.
If you guys haven't seen the video, point blank, it's in my top 3 favorite SourceFed videos
Yeah,
ever.
and I will say I showed it to multiple people, and the funny thing about it, because I think you guys were trying to be jokey about it, but they look so handsome in it. Apparently I work with sex pots all day.
We've been
That
telling
are
you.
really farty.
Elliott Morgan at the end of that video, my ovaries just burst, you wet, hot mess. Thank you, or you're welcome, Megan. Follow up, same theme, Harvey Sanan said, Elliott's gay.
It hits you like a 2-ton truck, a 2-ton truck of emotions. Yeah. I'm sorry, Lee. It's just so beautiful. Let me smell your dick.
You can't add things in, sir. What are you talking about?
I didn't write "Let me smell your dick." And
Smells so beautiful. Smells. Is that dick? You smell.
how much "smell your dick" did you add in this script? You've been Norged.
You Norged, and it's the big stupid stamp, the intrusive.
Norged.
All right, bring it back.
If you had the opportunity to choose the genetic makeup of your child, would you? If so, what would be your choices?
I don't
No,
know.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I honestly wouldn't because I feel like we do that a lot actually even nowadays. Like I had a lower heart rate. I was supposed to be a boy. If they would have seen my heart rate, they would have said she's... I knew it. I knew it. Those kids. I like how Phil thought that me and Steve were gonna be the ones that were gonna dick around. Totally needs to.
It's not. Hold on, I can get straight.
Go.
Story of my life.
No, I wouldn't. End of that question.
Okay. Oh,
This one.
at yokel abductee says.
Hey guys, welcome to our all new channel, SourceFed Nerd.
It's new.
And you're gonna see tons of really cool, awesome content like tech,
And movies.
anime, and apps,
And comics.
Digimo games,
We're fine.
and toys,
And collectibles.
and board games.
And I'll punch a guy.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, mother.
We're gonna do all sorts of cool stuff like break outside of our comfort zones.
Does that mean we're going on adventures, Steve?
You're damn right, Trisha Hershberger.
Oh my shit!
We're gonna shoot guns, gangster style.
More badassiness, I think, than all of my whole life.
We're gonna dance, then we're gonna dance more. We're gonna let you see behind the scenes and watch scary movies.
We're gonna break down trailers.
Some of us are gonna dress up in crazy costumes.
Finally, it's like Christmas. It gets us excited for what's still to come.
I'll probably be wearing this.
Star Wars Dance Party!
Cosplay.
We might even see a guy named Phil.
I really just made this channel so I can play video games and talk about Battlestar Galactica at work.
I never died.
You're dead.
Damn it!
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
SourceFed Nerd is a place where we get to talk about and do all the cool and maybe not so cool things that we love.
So please, like and subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe or we'll lose our jobs.
Yeah, the balls are weird, man.
I mean, sometimes I look down and I'm like, damn, that's an organ outside
You
of
ever
my
just-
body.
you
The
ever
rest
just-
are inside.
You
This
ever
is
just have
weird.
a sensitive day?
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
oh, why does that hurt?
Yeah.
All of a
Oh yeah,
sudden.
dude. I had one the other day. Actually, I was getting out of the shower and I was like, "What the hell is that? What's going on here?"
I don't like that if I'm on a bus, I could accidentally get hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or in any moving vehicle, really.
I got really scared for half a second because no one was on board with me. I was like, oh, fuck me.
Nobody else can spell. I'll tell
Are
you
you on a
down-
bus full of
I'll tell
hot
you
women?
Downside, downside of being a man, it's going to sound creepy the way I explain it, but you guys are going to agree. You can't, I have an excuse to be in these places because I have a child. You go to a library or a toy store or somewhere with your daughter, and it's just you. Let's say she runs around the corner. She's looking by herself. You can't be around other kids if you are a man without being just looked at like a weird person.
You know, we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Like, I like to go to. This is gonna sound even weirder than that, probably, but I like to go to Chuck E. Cheese sometimes. Like,
you can't look like you and go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I know that's the problem, but it's like I genuinely just want to play video games and eat pizza. Like, and I just and I can't without people going like, "You've got a beard and you look like you're 40. Get the fuck out of here."
Well, it's
Steve,
the
I don't
beard.
think you should.
Hi, I'm Lee Newton, and I'd like to talk to you about something that I've been dealing with for a very long time. For years, I've been addicted to penises. Norg, you were so excited about that, weren't you? What word of mine did you change? Musicians?
Musicians.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
It's like it's a music video in my car, but I'm still very insecure and aware of the people around me. So I'm rocking, and then if I look and I make eye contact with somebody,
That's the worst.
and then I look to the other side. Because when I look and I see somebody, I look immediately to the other side, and then I get caught in this. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking around.
I have a music video until we're at the stoplight and I'm next to someone. I'm like, maybe they think I have Bluetooth.
You roll up the window so they can't hear your
So here's
gangster
the
rap.
thing, not even in the car, if you are looking and maybe you are staring at someone creepily and then they notice, do you turn?
I turn. I'm a turner.
I
can't do
do.
it.
I absolutely can.
challenge
And I also
myself.
think maybe this is where I figured out I have telekinetic powers and people can hear my
No,
thoughts.
you're missing out because what you're supposed to do, right, is you look over there and then you turn and I go, I'm like trying to read something behind you.
You looked, but here's the thing.
I did look shocked. I looked shocked.
Oh crap, she saw me. Hey, Joe.
We, on the flip side of that, on the other end, one time we were carpooling home and it was me, Lee, and Joe, and we looked over and there's this woman in the car and she started picking her nose, but like not like
knuckle deep
not like
style.
you know how you can get away with it sometimes. You're like I'm scratching the inside of your nostril, but like this girl was going for it, and she did it 3 times in a row, and I think she might have consumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't finish the story, so we catch up with her. Elliot rolls down the window, gets out the window, and yells, "Lady, you're not supposed to eat your boogers. Lady, don't eat." And she doesn't even pay attention. She just looks forward.
Yeah.
I don't know how you react.
I was not proud of that moment.
Do not eat your boogers, lady.
You pretend you
It was
didn't
just a
hear that
PSA.
for sure.
It was yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. Her window was down, and she didn't look. She did the whole like I would have been like, but she looked. She sped up, and then we catch up with her, and the window's up.
Sorry, lady.
Why are you sad?
Something
Someone
about you
just
making a
said-
death threat or hoping
Someone just
wishing her peril.
Someone just said that they wished I fall off my apple box and die. So I'm trying to take that in. I feel like it's like I'm okay with constructive criticism.
Oh, get over it, goodness.
Well, no, it's like
People want people to die sometimes.
when it's constructive.
Morgan and I were just talking about it. I have people I want to kill, and probably one day will. Not directly. Maybe even just through financial means. Maybe I'll just ruin them. Who knows? See?
Is it me?
No. No. Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's not you. I wouldn't have brought it up. It's my friend Jim, so it's not you. That was the point.
I feel like it's me.
One day I will kill Jim. Not to mention Jim's entire family.
If I'm by myself, I'm in a constant state of embarrassment.
No, the falling is the worst, but I try and, it's so bad. I try and roll and act like it was intended, but no, it's
Just working on my ninja moves, no big
yeah,
deal.
No big deal, what's that?
Put on a clinic.
So I'll
Embarrassing.
trip, but I'll be like, I'll do the whole like, I think it's funny too, and then I'll just keep walking like,
No,
oh
I
me.
try to make like the out loud joke, but then nobody backs me up. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, sorry, I look so
Yeah.
stupid, but then nobody laughs and it's even more awkward.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life now where I just like I don't care about wasting the time to try to make people think that I didn't mess up. I ran into the door frame at work like a week ago. I was just walking, I was talking to Steve, and I went, where? And I look at him and go, ran in the door. Just walked
I
away.
was in an airport and I was talking to my mom and I ran into the janitor cart and I like smacked it and it like moved the cart and then I looked over to the janitor and I go, tell your friends, and then I went walking around.
Tell your
the
friends is a
cart.
good one.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna use that. When I
it's
was a
very
kid,
like, but it's very like, oh, I don't care, but inside I'm like, oh god damn, no, god no.
I'm going to regurgitate this from another table talk. Sorry, repeat viewers, but thank you for tuning in. One time when I was like 11, I was on vacation, and it was at night, and we were in a room, and it was like this U-shaped complex, and I got on the bed, and I was wearing only my underwear, and then I had the sliding glass door open, which at nighttime, and there's a light inside, you know how it works, like physics or whatever of light, and so this crowd of like scores of children start like dispensing from some activity that they'd been at, and all together it was like I was a rock star, but in the worst way imaginable. Like they all stood up, and I was like Peter Panning it, like in my tidy whities as a kid, and I just remember the roar of laughter permeating through the sliding glass doors, me freaking out, shutting it, and then not going outside for the next 2 days.
We're laughing, but it was so traumatic.
I feel really bad for you.
And I only recently started telling this story. Prior, I was like, that was no big deal. Like, I'd talk to myself and do it. And then every time I tell that story, people are like, wait, what happened to you? Is that why you are the way you are? Or?
He is adorable. Practices like this have led Los Angeles to adopt some black.
Yes! That was amazing. What a great addition.
Yeah, you almost got me.
That's such a quality.
Almost got me. That's half a Norg. I'm only saying that's half a Norg.
Oh yeah, that's not a Norg. That's not a full Norg. I challenge you to get me.
You know you haven't already been got.
Yeah, you just said so.
Some black?
And would require her to register as a sex offender.
Don't start
I know you did something to the script, and I'm trying to figure out what it is.
For example, would there be outcries of injustice if Caitlyn were a male? Would the mother of her milk... You called it, and I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be me.
It got straight into the milk. With the mother of her milk cow's polite.
With the mother of her milk cows politely. Oh man.
He's like, don't put penis in there.
I was like, make it more subtle. Yeah.
Anything.
Okay, so I think we can talk about this because it's been over a year.
Oh yeah.
SourceFed was originally it was supposed to be a celebrity gossip channel. That's the way that we got the funding, and it was supposed to be one show instead of a bunch of different shows. And then I was like, how about we get less money, but I get to make whatever I want? And
my head would have exploded.
Just
that's
20 minutes a day.
That is the opposite of haggling that I would have done. I would have been like, give me more money, and I will talk about whatever.
I will talk about Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Control over creativity is more important than the money 90% of the time.
You don't have to attend one of these prestigious institutions to achieve this great
To achieve this great
Fun fact, because all that's left of my brand through laziness and self-deprecation is whimsical socks. I feel a pressure to have whimsical socks on Fridays. The problem is I wore these yesterday, you'll see them in Truth or Dare, and I wore them the night before when I went out to
I was rubbing your feet all morning.
Gross.
Ew.
Here's some other Facebook photos.
Elliott! I was giving you foot rubs. Dirty socks.
This is the montage. Ew. Look.
What is the one thing that you will have zero tolerance for your daughter as she gets through her teen years?
Well, I can answer this right away. All right, listen up, future Hayden, because I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing that I'm not going to tolerate is you being a bad person. If I hear that you are a bully or a dick or a mean person to anybody in school, the consequences will not be dire, but they will be embarrassing. I will be that dad. I will be that dad that shows up to your school. Shows up to your school when I find out that you push somebody off of a couch like I just did. And I will embarrass you in front of all of
not your
friends.
day.
It will be amazing. I will wear suits that are of various woodland creatures, and I will kiss you on the cheek in front of everybody. It's gonna be insane. You know what? Listen to me, Hayden.
Oh, no.
Listen.
Oh, Jesus!
More than
No, there's too many people laying down.
More than anything, I just want you to be a good person. I'm gonna try and set that example as much as I can. So, when you watch this video, don't do any of the things that I just did to my fellow co-hosts. I want you to be better than me. Every parent strives for you to be better than them. And I need you to do that for me because I love you. Joe out.
So I have the zoology degree, which is not an achievement, besides the fact that I suck at science. And so
You have a piece of paper that says, I'm better than other people.
But it's not like I was the worst at all of it. And I feel like now that I have it, people are like, oh, you have the degree.
Just so you know, wait, how long did you work with animals?
Like 6 years.
That's terrifying to anyone that worked with you. That you're like, I was kind of piss poor.
Yeah, no, I was.
At that thing.
Dude, I messed up. You know whose dog I messed up? I didn't mess it up, but Tom Arnold's puppy one time, I shot a rabies vaccine through its leg. Through its like the skin. Like you lift the skin up, it's all subcutaneous.
You went straight through.
And I shot the rabies juice into the air, and then I was like, it looks good. It's like a 2-pound dog. Charge it $30.
Wait, did it get the vaccine?
You didn't go back and actually give him the vaccine?
No, because you don't want to do. There's like a 2-pound dog, and it's like this much vaccine. You don't want to like overdo it. So I had gotten like half of it.
We're gonna Google and find out that he like killed a kid. That dog killed a
little Yorkie like murdered.
This was a while ago, so the statute of limitations is gone.
I think so. I'm hoping Tom Arnold doesn't watch.
It's what actually led to the downfall of Tom Arnold.
Yeah,
it was you.
It was my It wasn't his bad career choices. It was totally.
Wait, so you did this back in 1995?
Yeah, I was. I was 8. I don't know why they were letting an 8-year-old have.
I'm gonna give a random I'm gonna do shallow personal achievement because a lot of things that you're super proud of that you don't want to say are your greatest. But I'll do an entertaining answer. When I was like 8 years old,
how you say your calf muscles?
Yeah, those are amazing. When I was 8 years old, my calf muscles, I blasted the shit out of them every day in the gym, and they were just. I was in a mall and they were doing this random rubber band gun shooting competition.
Okay.
And it was you're 20, 30 feet away from just a bunch of cups set up in pyramids and stuff like that. And on a whim, I went in, never shot one before, and I won the whole damn competition. Got a rubber band gun,
moment, I think.
like a massive I don't know if I want to say professional,
Beautiful.
but awesome handmade rubber band gun that was taken away promptly a month later when my brother shot the neighbor in the eye.
In the eye?
In the eye, yeah.
I'm not gonna do this the entire time, Lee. Okay, if it's National Repeat Day, you better just let me know. All right, no dilly-dallying. I'm not gonna do this all day. I have news to report on, Lee. I have to inform a generation of fornicators, nay.
Oh! Norged! Yes! Yes! It could have been better, but yes! Oh! Yes!
That wasn't even that bad. I mean, I'll take fornicator. You did get me.
Naked hiking female college student on mushrooms got lost and had to use 35 people to get rescued.
34 people sucked at rescuing people.
I know. And we asked you guys, what's the craziest story about a naked / not naked human that you've heard?
When my dad was in his 20s, had himself a long hippie beard. So yeah, this was the late 60s. People called him Jesus because they said he looked like him. One night on LSD, he climbed up this 15-foot tall crucifix in his hometown and hung up there for hours like he was the crucified Jesus himself. LOL. That's a good way to make a lot of enemies.
Yeah, a lot of
God, that's a good story, though.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about. That's so good.
That is
You
good.
tell your kids that
Stephen
story?
King
Your dad told you that story.
Can you imagine life without the internet? Oh,
We kind of lived. Were you
Beautiful.
around before the internet?
Yeah,
was-
and it sucked.
It really did.
It sucked.
It was a dark, dark time.
Well,
No,
it's like-
I saw a video on the internet the other day. It's a video from 1987, like a home video that somebody took at a gas station outside of Disney World in Florida, and it's this guy walking around talking to the workers at a 7-Eleven or whatever. It's a gas station, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? Yeah, what did it?" Everybody was the nicest people in the world, and all the top comments were like, "Before social media, people were social," and like people talked to each other and they engaged in like day-to-day stuff. It was really cool. It's like a magical video and will make you very depressed. So go check it out.
Don't even get me started on
I know.
the paintball community thing from last night. Don't even get me started. You want me to talk about it? No.
No.
We'll continue on.
We'll write a
TV
blog about it later.
Okay, here's the thing.
Check all my social media, all these opinions on all the stupid television shows.
We didn't do that guy.
Everybody's really interested.
What is that character?
It's really important.
Did that guy
Here's my theory on a possible season 5.
Can that guy talk about his favorite kind of coffee?
My favorite type of coffee is the dark kind. It makes it taste really bad. I just wait till it gets lukewarm and I throw it up.
Tell us your thoughts on the Republican Party.
I think the Republican Party's gone too far in the conservative direction. I'm really hoping the libertarian movement tries to.
What do you think about the extended edition of Lord of the Rings?
I think the extended edition of Lord of the Rings adds more time to an already incredibly long set of films.
Oral sex caused cancer in Michael Douglas, according to Michael Douglas.
Okay, first of all, I think people are being a little harsh here, okay? The thing is, we all like to think of sex as only reserved for like young, pretty people or haggard porn stars. We hear something like Cunnilingus from Michael Douglas and we think, ew, gross. But here's the thing, okay? Sex is a wonderful, magical thing that our society has taken and stereotyped into something sellable. So if Michael Douglas performs oral sex on his wife, good for him.
Oh God.
Elliott.
I watched this as I was eating lunch, then continued to eat my lunch. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out.
Go check it out. I loved that story. I laughed harder than I've laughed in a very long time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
About Elliott Morgan just vomit dripping down his mouth. Second one is Joe's wife almost vomited.
No, she did vomit.
Oh,
She watched
did
it.
vomit.
I made Joe's wife vomit. I'm a
She
horrible
puked.
human being, and I feel
Yeah.
really bad about it. I've
She
apologized
puked and
numerous
she-
times. My wife apologized to Joe's wife. Everyone, I
She
think.
texted last night. Tiffany just texted me. Oh,
Yeah.
what'd she say?
Oh,
Oh,
but-
she says sorry that Elliott made you puke.
Which, in all fairness, almost deterred us from talking about it. I said deterred.
You said turd?
Guys, I said deterred. In my mind, I'm saying it. That's how I abbreviated it. It deterred us.
Journaling.
Let's hit that together.
My wife one time picked me up from my physics class, right? And she's got my dog in the window, and I'm talking to my mom on the cell phone because I was in college, so, you know, whatever. And I was like, "Hang on, Mom, I can't hear you." So I put the window up. It took the window and it trapped my dog's head like this, and he started freaking out, and he projectile shot anal glands all over.
Anal gland juice.
Butt juice, all over me.
His glands were intact.
And then for the first time, I was like, "Oh!" And like my mom was like, "Did you just cuss?" And my parents like don't hear me cuss very often, and so they were like, "That's hilarious," and they laughed for a very long time.
And
While
you were
Covered in anal gland juice.
Was it like a little bit like you open up a water balloon and it goes, or did he super soak the car?
No, it's like a straight line of just
and it goes out.
Is it
and
clear?
It smells like
Yeah.
if you chop up dead fish and mix it with cotton.
It's interesting. Can you elaborate on the details more?
Yeah, absolutely. It smells.
Is it sticky?
It is sticky. The texture, though, it
Like, is
varies
it like a
according
mucus,
to
like a
how,
snot mucus? Snot
whether
mucus?
it's like been in there for a while.
Like you put it
or
in your
whether
hands and you can see it's string.
Sometimes it's actually more like clay.
Did you taste it?
Sometimes you can taste it if too
Like
much
if it
gets
gets
in
in
your
the
nose.
air?
If I could closely relate it to a food, I'd probably relate it to like some sort of a pate, or sometimes even if you use espresso, coffee, or creamer in your coffee.
Oh yeah, you get that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little chocolate syrup.
That's cool. Butt juice.
Whether or not you've done anything wrong, you'll die slow. No.
I watched a turtle for 5 minutes as it inched closer to a cliff and just walked off.
There's no commentary on that. That's the best
No,
comment
that's
so far.
amazing.
Actually, while we were talking about like funny stories, one time my wife was picking me up from physics class, and Tiffany accidentally put the windows up, and it hit my dog's skull.
No!
Anal butt juice.
No! Stop!
Everywhere.
You're done!
All over. And it was so funny. I was on the phone with my mom. His skull was fine though. And it was everywhere. It was so, and it was like the potent kind because it had been a while, because sometimes we wait too long between getting them groomed.
My normal Lee is a nickname for me. It's
What's your
like
name?
it's Ashley.
Oh,
that's the truth. Explode the truth.
Yeah,
But
you're not an Ashley.
no, I'm a Lee. It was a nickname that was given to me by family, and then when I did stand up, whenever you call and be like Ashley Newton, they'd be like, we don't want women, and then so you do Lee Newton, and they'd be like, oh, men, great.
Wow.
And then I'd come and I'd show up, and they'd be like, you're not a dude, and I'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm still gonna do the set. But it was like a real thing that stuck, and Lee was a nickname that just stuck really hard, and I loved it. But I don't ever think that I was an Ashley for 1 second.
How do you spell Ashley?
Ashley, like all the whores.
Yeah.
Like the
Like the horse. I'm just kidding. Ashley's a very beautiful name, and to my mother, who I completely disregarded your judgment, sorry. It was very beautiful at the
Well,
time.
it's not a slutty name unless it has a little dash, right?
I think it's not
Ashley
unless you have
Rose.
like an I.
It's
with,
Ashley.
like,
That's her middle name.
If you
What? An asshole!
You would be in there.
Sorry.
The bottom line is that Cancer is funny and you jerk.
That was the best one yet.
That was the best one
Oh my
yet. Norg! Cancer is not funny!
Kaniko Basu said, I said my internet was not working to get the weekend to send something. Turns out I posted several times on Facebook after that. Oops. Oh, we've all done that, right? That's the worst. Not gonna name the last time I did that. It was a long time ago.
Okay. Guys, can we talk about how like it would be really fun to have like laughter from like the people watching Comic Commentary right now, but instead we have Jenny coughing over there. Like after that joke, you just hear.
It's not too. Not that we don't have people too. We have people that
Everyone's
just don't laugh.
watching us, and they're just like. These
Jenny thought it was funny.
Jenny thought it was so funny she almost died.
I fell out of the shower naked on somebody once. That was awesome.
Onto someone?
Outside the shower. Because they were... This is college. Let me preface it with that. And this...
It was college.
It was a friend of mine getting sick in my bathroom because it was during a Halloween party. And I was in the shower because I had all this crazy Halloween makeup on, so it's running and gross. And I was like, I'm just going to go shower it all off and change in PJs and then continue partying in my PJs.
Right.
So I was in the shower, showering on my makeup off, and he was getting sick in the potty. And I lost my balance and fell right on out of the shower through the shower curtain and onto my friend.
At least you. Well, no. Oh, and then what happened? Ooh.
No, then we just all laughed hysterically.
That'd be the weirdest start to a porn ever. Just.
Him vomiting through.
Yeah, it wasn't
It'd be the
sexy
best
at all.
No, that'd be the best How I Met Your Father story.
Oh,
I
no.
was showering, he was vomiting.
You know how you do.
It was the direct opposite of sexy, as a matter of fact.
Well, I think at least you fell onto someone. Lindsay once fell out of the shower, and like I thought she was dead. I thought like it was over. She was like, ah. I was like, oh my god, my girlfriend's paralyzed.
Oh no!
I have to be with her for 5 more years, so people know I'm not a terrible person.
Josh Mann says, I used my nephew once as a guinea pig. Hold on, it gets better.
Guys, now we have
For-
people leaving.
All right.
Kelly!
Tip your waitress.
Kelly, you get
All right.
back here!
Kelly!
Josh Mann said, I used my nephew once as a guinea pig for teaching my then 3-year-old son the fine art of teabagging. Totally didn't go over well with the mother, which he found the video on Facebook.
Oh my god.
That's wrong on so many levels.
I have a little 3-year-old friend that I hang out with. Is a daughter of a friend. Stop it. That gets a laugh, really? You're friggin' horrible people.
Everyone's laughing.
Good God.
I have a little 3-year-old friend that I hang out with. Nothing weird about
Whatever. I do. Point is, I'm teaching that her name is different than her normal name. Stupid story.
Amber Alert! Amber Alert!
My phone's going off for some reason.
Wait, hold on. Why are the cops here all of a
Are
sudden?
the parents aware that you're hanging out with this 3-year-old?
Yes.
Have you
I
seen
worded
Steve at
the
Chuck E.
sentence
Cheese's
wrong.
before?
What, is that why your van doesn't have windows?
You stop it.
Okay, wait. I do want to say though.
Oh, I thought that bracelet on your leg was just a
Hold
fashion
on.
accessory.
It makes so much sense as to why you have so much candy constantly. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, I was wondering forever what that Wiggles uniform was doing.
Yeah. Also, I was wondering why you have stock in Oshkosh.
Yeah,
it was really
man.
strange.
Like, I was like, why is Elliott's DVR filled with Barney and Teletubbies?
That's the best one.
Now Kelly's just leaving.
Kelly!
It's just done.
I dare Joe and Elliot to spend the rest of the episode acting like they just had a bad breakup.
I feel like you guys are both really good actors, so it's gonna be too real, and I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah,
it's gonna make me sad
for everybody.
Like Joe just had a sigh, and it was really, I felt it. I felt his sigh.
They're worried that it would be too real. Do you remember that? Do you remember when we had something real? Do you remember that?
Do you remember when I said I get to keep the friends and I'm the one that gets to hang out with them at work? You can hang out with them after work. Don't address them right now.
This is what I was talking about to begin with. You're always so demanding.
Uh-oh, what am I hearing? I'm hearing your
They
mother.
don't hate us.
I'm hearing your mother right
They love
now.
us.
My
It's
mother
not
is a
us, it's
beautiful
them.
woman.
What, did you just use the word beautiful?
Yeah, I did. She's a
Whoa,
fantastic
I didn't
lady.
think that was in your vocabulary.
Oh, is that what this is about? How do you come
Guys,
up with these?
guys,
How do you
guys,
do you
guys,
do you look up
please,
analogies on
please.
how to hurt my feelings?
Okay.
Is that what you do? Is there a website?
I learned
Is there
from
a
the
MySpace?
best. I learned from the best.
What social media
I learned
network are
from
you
the
going
best.
to hurt me?
Trisha, I'm so scared.
You're scaring the girls.
Who wants to go next? Trisha, I have a truth for you. A truth, which is a concept that some people aren't familiar with.
Oh, that's funny.
Trish says, if you had to marry one of the SourceFed guys, Phil, Elliott, Steve, or the other one, who would you choose and why?
I think that all of the men that work with me have wonderfully redeeming qualities that would make them all wonderful husbands.
What are mine?
Don't
Elliott?
forget that guy. What are mine?
Elliott, you are so sweet and gentlemanly and chivalrous.
What about me?
And we have similar virtues, I feel like, so that would be good. That
Enough,
would be a
Elliott.
good match.
That's
Right? That's
More
a good
me.
match.
Me, please.
I feel like we get.
Joe Bereta is very funny, would make me laugh all the time.
Thank you.
And so that would be good.
You're sweet.
Who are you gonna marry?
What about me?
I bet you'd remember my anniversary.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
Was I talking to you? Oh, weird. The situation just became about Elliott.
I'm sorry. Did you say something in a way that was
Amazing.
clearly
That's
directed to me, but you
amazing.
didn't actually
That's
direct it to me? And then
amazing.
really?
That's amazing.
Never mind, they're both striked off my maybe married list.
See
now.
what you do? You ruin everything.
Seriously.
Phil is very take charge, and that's cool.
Okay.
And Stevie and I
Must
have a
be
lot
nice
of the
in
same
there.
interests.
Also, I sing really great songs like this one. I love you, baby.
You know what? That did it for me. I'm marrying Steve.
So Meg said, "What did you have? Do we have input?"
Yeah, I do. I do.
please.
Are you an animal?
What does
Are you
that
an
have to do?
animal? Your shoes are just strewn
these
on the floor?
non sequitur questions
You're an animal?
that you're asking?
You're an animal.
Are you? Well, if I'm an animal, then you are a monster.
I don't like it when you guys fight.
Meg.
Yes.
Monster was our movie.
Oh
Christopher Vickers, Meg, would like you to, or would dare you to give your best Christopher Nolan Batman impression.
no. Oh my God.
Is that like
really?
Christopher Nolan doing Batman?
Christopher Nolan as
Christopher
Batman.
Nolan's
That was gonna be
very
terrible.
obvious.
Oh man. Do you like a voice?
Oh my God, are you okay?
That sounded like
All right,
Grover.
Here's how this is
It
gonna
sounded
be.
like you were gonna puke.
We're gonna do a little acting class here. Really?
I'm the only one one who doesn't act at all. So impressions, voices, accents, I can't do any of them.
Okay. Now, are you almost done with the 10th grade,
let's
or are you
take
going
away-
into the 11th
let's take
grade
away
now?
from Meg's
Because
moment.
I
Let's
don't,
take
I don't
away from Meg's
remember.
moment.
Is that? Do you think that you're not
Please
being
take
distracted?
away
You're
from
really
Meg's
good.
moment.
You're really good at it. You took away 10 years of my life. And now you're taking
Oh,
away
10
Meg's moment.
years.
Yeah,
10
wasted.
years.
Wasted.
9.5. Mr. Can't remember the anniversary. Anyway, guys.
Oh my god, I feel like I've had this
Oh my
argument.
god. See, that's the problem. I've always been a glass half full type of person. I'm rounding up.
As I was saying,
What are you doing?
why don't you guys do a scene? You're Batman. You're monotone Joker. Please commence.
Joker, you gotta follow the rules. Don't laugh at me.
Are you drunk? Why so serious?
I can't kill you, but I'm really gonna hurt you right now.
I gotta be honest, I'm really freaked out right now. Oh my god.
She's actually crying. It's
Okay.
not coming out of my nose.
You're doing good, you're doing good, you're
I
doing
can't do it anymore.
Let her do it.
Oh, your face is red like your hair.
Let's hear her do
Crying and
dance.
it's making my nose
Don't
red.
cry. This is happy time.
Amazing.
Let's go
I'd
ahead
like
and
to
do
go back to Batman, please.
No, dude, Bane.
You just sound like you're pooping. So we're gonna move on.
Oh,
we're gonna,
man.
Finally.
Some people find it easier to move on than others.
Goof.
You gonna do this here?
No, it's fine. We can talk about it later.
No, okay.
It's good.
Oh yeah, by the way,
conversation in private instead of in front of a bunch of people.
I will be out with my friends later tonight when you move your stuff out.
Oh, really? So it's like every other day ever?
It's boxed up and it's in the
Oh,
hallway.
cool. Did you
You don't
meticulously
need to
label
pass
it? Like
the
you
line.
meticulously
You
label
don't need-
everything around the house?
That doesn't matter.
Real life.
Be talking the rest of the week, but I will give you a call and we will talk over who gets custody of Goldie. It's me.
You're not going to take Goldie? I swear I will hire a lawyer. I will hire.
Oh,
I will
with
bring-
what money from what job?
Oh,
What job?
I was fired 3 weeks ago, and you decide.
Wait, can I please? Thank you, CJ.
Can we finish this?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it's
go.
good. Do you want to just?
You guys give me a minute because my nose is
Oh, no,
No, you're really good.
This is the
No,
closest
it's good.
thing-
It's good.
This is the closest thing to a job that you have. I'm gonna let you have this.
You guys need to think about Goldie
But you don't
right
get
now.
this ever again.
So the group dare
Goldie's best interests.
is Elizabeth Milas, who typical asked us to do as a group a sexy montage. And do you remember when we used to do those? We used to do those a lot. Stop it.
Oh my god.
There was Steve was there, and you were there, and we had film, we had edit, we had music in black and white. Thank you.
Norg was there.
It was like
It's like
we didn't have to search for happiness.
the world was our
because
playlist.
It was just there. We lived and breathed it.
We need a sexy montage now.
All right.
Kiss on the cheek. Make it sexy. I want to feel it.
I'm not ready.
Yes, you are.
Stop. That's all I wanted. Just a little bit of affection.
When's the wedding?
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do. Sexy montage.
Bye, guys.
Also, you can click this annotation, go to SourceFed
Fuck
and see the videos.
you. Shut your mouth! I broke the bowl. Did it really break?
No! Oh, dude! One time I was I went to Runyon Canyon.
We're going there.
And
Yeah, we're going there.
I had like the remnants of a flu, and I sneezed so hard I like tried to shit myself, and I was with Bruick, and I was like,
Oh my god.
in my head, I'm like, this is the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you. How you handle this moment will define you as a human being. And so I was like.
Keep going.